Petra, I want to shift a little bit to also the impact on the workforce and the agility in the workforce with all these changes in supply chain. And from conversations you have with your clients and customers and the surveys that you do, any insights on you have on that?
Yeah, and I think tariffs to me are just another factor that is putting pressure on the workforce, right? And so I heard a phrase earlier today that I thought was so terrific, is pressure can cut a diamond or burst a pipe, which I thought was such a great phrase. But if you take a look at, and again, we keep talking about data. I think the data on the workforce is so critical to understand and inform your workforce strategy. From what we've looked at, 75% of companies are demanding AI talent in some way, shape, or form. 30% actually have a stated AI workforce strategy, and I would argue that that 30% might be a bit inflated, possibly. Yet, 21% of employees are actually engaged in what they're doing. And then you couple that with the sentiment analysis. So we use data from Gallup, which is what's the trust factor of employees with that employer relationship. And I think you have a really interesting challenge here, which is high demand for AI skills. I won't even call it talent, right? And so the question becomes, how do you use data to understand your workforce? And so what we've been doing is really using the data and insights that we have collected from all of you in the room to take a look at what are the implications of AI on every single job and every single role, so that you actually have a baseline of understanding. So if you have this baseline understanding of the skills, and we've got a taxonomy of 14 different competencies, right? Whether it's critical thinking, process optimization, creativity, et cetera, so that you can break down these roles to understand what are going to be the implications of AI and what are the economics of that. And then what are the actions that you actually take.